This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by HostGator Web Hosting. WrestleMania VII, what is it, a quarter of them are dead?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's pretty bad. And a lot of their deaths are either drug overdose or heart attacks and heart failure. Do you think it's the roids? I think it's the roids.
Definitely the roids. No question it's the roids. They abuse the hell out of their bodies. I mean, they abuse it in 100 different ways, right? But one of them is certainly steroids. The prominent one is steroids.
Right.
And Andre the Giant, he has passed away. Let me read you the list, man. The list is super sad because it reminds me of my childhood. Macho Man, Andre the Giant, Mr. Perfect. Oh, he's dead. Miss Elizabeth, who of course was the manager for Macho Man. British Bulldog, Dino Bravo, the Texas Tornado, Joey Morella, Hawk, Hercules, Earthquake, Crush, and Big Boss Man. Joey Morella was a ref. He died in a car accident, so I'm not sure that really counts. That was just a random coincidence.
Yeah, I don't think that counts.
Right. Macho Man also died in a car accident, but apparently he had a heart attack, and that's why he died in the car accident.
Right.
And by the way, off the top rope, elbow from the sky, off the top rope. That's Randy Macho Man Savage, because Snuka does it too. I know you know all this. But totally. He would land with the body, whereas Macho Man would land with the elbow. And so he's actually a big part of the Young Turks. Somebody tweeted when he died, that was right before what was supposed to be Judgment Day, that God took the Macho Man to deliver one last elbow from the sky. Which I thought was the greatest tweet I ever saw. I retweeted it. Okay.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah. No, but as an old school wrestling fan, I'm really sad over it. You know, it's because I grew up watching these guys,
right.
And look, they were the entertainers. It's like if when Bob Hope dies, my dad's super sad, right? Like when Macho Man dies, I'm super sad, and I feel like it's a shame. And you think because of the steroids, it might affect a lot of football players, et cetera, too, right? Mm-hmm. But it's interesting. They did a comparison, and out of the players in the 1991 Super Bowl, none of them are dead, and only 2 of the 44 boxing champions that year have passed away.
Right.
So wrestling is apparently much, much worse. And a great place to launch your blog or website, HostGator.
I love HostGator because they have 24/7 customer service, which is completely necessary for people who don't know how to put websites together. People like me.
For $4.95 a month, that's like a latte at Starbucks. Unlimited bandwidth, unlimited disk space.
They have 4,000 different types of templates that you can use to create your website.
And they're super lib. They're 130% powered by wind energy. They actually are. It's completely green web hosting. For TYT viewers, HostGator is actually offering 25% off your first order or the first month totally free.
Go to HostGator.com and enter Young Turks at the checkout.
Plus, there's a 45-day money-back guarantee. Good night, Irene.